playing, they'll know who this is about. This is Ode to the Body Burner, a.k.a. the Dead Digby poem. And he's dead now. So.
Drunken bastard still owes me a bottle of absinthe.
Josh, are you starting now or Jerry starting?
Yes, she already. So, Ode to the Body Burner. When the sun sneaks up above the horizon, he is awake to see it. But that is the only thing in his life that one can envy. He never dreamed of being this, although he never dreamed of being a factory worker either, and that's what he was before. His truck stalls. He hopes it doesn't work on the second try, but it does. He drives into the field. The fact that the smell of rotted flesh doesn't bother him anymore bothers him. He spots one girl, a blonde girl. She might have been beautiful at one point, but now her teeth had mostly fallen out and her skin was covered in sores and scrapes. Its emaciated body reminds him of those TV commercials that used to air about starving kids in Ethiopia. She could have won Miss America with that body, he thinks. What a shame. The corpse gives one last kick of life, as if to say, fuck you, dude. No matter how many times he'd seen it before, it still kind of freaks him out. He shoots it in the head, just to be sure. Then he and his partner lift the body and heave it into the truck of the bed. Blood leaking from the bullet hole gets on his jeans. Damn it, he thinks. That'll take forever to get out. Later, when he lights the match, he always thinks he should say a prayer or something, but he never does. After work, he visits the bar, spending the rest of the night trying to forget what he does for a living. That's the first one of several.
Did you want to critique after each one, or you want to critique?
If you want to do after each one or whatever, I don't care.
Do anyone have anything to say?
That's cool.
I'm pretty sure you meant bed of the truck because you said truck of the bed.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay. Bed of the truck. Asterisk. Whatever.
Yeah.
Back here.
I have never heard anything like that in my life. That was riveting. That was amazing. Never heard anything like that.
I got like 4 other ones about the
Richie?
same kind of thing.
I would strongly suggest you rejoin Facebook to be part of his online.
Oh, I don't mind rejoining Facebook, just not as me.
Yeah, join it as
That's
one of
the
these
point.
I'd rather wear a freaking mask.
No, that's what it is.
I know that's what I'll just reiterate.
We need
Okay.
more villains, anyway.
I think
So,
I think
there you
gotta
go.
make an interesting
Have at, man.
Play villain.
intro
Yeah, be a villain.
of an actual short novel.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Like, I think that's where I might go with it after the Facebook thing.
Like that would work, maybe extend it a bit, but that would work perfectly as the first few pages of a book.
Josh, well, no, the sudden ending kind of leaves to the sense that there's more to it.
Okay. I'll think about that and keep that in mind. If I ever actually expand it into a bigger thing, that's what I'm probably going to do, is
TV show.
TV show or something. Alright,
Hey, zombie TV show
this
stuff.
next one's called Sarah, and it's another survivor story from Sanctuary 241. Sometimes I think about you and the gun on the table beside my bed in the sanctuary. I think about staying up late, even though it was a school night and macaroni and cheese. I couldn't cook it to save my life, but you never minded. You were just going to smother it in ketchup anyway. We'd watch your old horror movies, and you'd laugh when you should have screamed, and I'd fall asleep. Then fall asleep before the end. I'd tuck you in, kiss your forehead, channel surf for some comedy to lighten the mood. I think about the day it happened, how I secretly hoped the gun would jam or misfire, and you would come at me, jaw unhinged, looking nothing like my angel. Then we'd be together, eating the flesh of some nameless passers-by, yours probably covered in ketchup. But the gun didn't jam. My aim was unfortunately perfect. And I think of how I was probably lying when I told you that you wouldn't feel a thing.
Damn.
Anybody?
Damn.
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 Boom!
Yeah.
Headshot.
That's
Damn.
That's definitely one of them.
I like the zombie ketchup comment.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I
That
like
was
the
funny.
macaroni and cheese comment because the first time I ever made it, I could not. I had to actually call my girlfriend on the phone and ask her how to make macaroni and cheese. I was sitting there like, holy shit, I don't know how to make macaroni and cheese.
I think this next one might have been the first one I wrote, and then I have like maybe 2 more after that. This one's called Damn These Walls. I can't remember a night when I wasn't lulled to sleep by the comforting sound of gunshots. I try every night. I dig a little deeper, a little further back, nothing yet. Instead, I remember the night my father came My father, carrying the triggerman's burden, turned the barrel on himself. I dig back further. My mom's face, her soulless eyes, her impatient hunger of a starving child. The first time I watched a man die, he wasn't a man anymore. They told me, just like my mother's wasn't my mother, just like my mother wasn't my mother anymore. Further still, to the newscast, warning everyone to stay in their homes, glass shattering, my father's shotgun pulled out from retirement. I dig further. A faint and fuzzy, barely breathing memory, Dad smiling, the plop of the lure in the water, a tug on the line, excitement, laughter, more tugging, and bang! Fuck. Lost it.
It's morbid, Josh. It's beautiful, though.
Yeah, I'll end on a happier note, but there's one more really morbid one.
I seem to notice there's a lot of really depressing poems.
I can bring everything.
Birthday Boy.
That's not a problem. If that's what you want to write, it's fine. We are in Ashtabula.
He takes in a deep breath and billows out the flames on all 9 candles. His mother smiles and remembers the day he was born. The only doctor in the sanctuary at the time had been a dentist. He pulled him from her like a stubborn tooth, kicking and screaming. For the first few months, she stayed awake every night, watching him, horrified, hoping and hating herself for hoping that he would stop breathing in the middle of the night. On his first birthday, the blonde lady told everyone that 218 had experienced a breach. Nearly everyone was infected, no survivors. She thought of taking his life then. Poisoned his sippy cup with the stuff they used to kill the roaches. And in a fleeting moment of weakness, she dumped it down the drain. When she does sleep, she relives her father's changing into a monster, and watches the man who raised her chomp into the forearm of the man she was to marry. She remembers how much blood there was and how much she hated them and loved them at the same time. The little boy turns and shoots her a thank you smile. She smiles back, faint and almost fake. She makes a wish, but does not dare tell a soul, and continues to hate herself for loving him too much.
I like the emotional dichotomy of a couple of the sentences in there. The moment of weakness where she dumped the poison down the drain.
Mm-hmm.
Normally that would be considered strength, I think.
I agree.
You know, I've often said to Josh that his real talent is turning shit into gold.
He's an alchemist!
It's pretty much taking the worst parts of humanity, or the worst, dirtiest, ugliest, even the most boring, mundane things, and turning them into something beautiful. Okay. Now I'm loving on Josh. I'll have you later, man.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, no.
See, he's actually blowing
Yeah,
me
because
right
you
now.
love the cock.
He was like, blow me, and now he is.
I hear a wizard.
Alright, this is the last one, and it's actually kind of funny. It's called What It Means, and it's just essentially 2 stoners talking about it in the sanctuary. You know, man, before this all went down, I used to think that zombies were like just a metaphor. Really? For what? Like for our struggle to remain individuals in a consumer-driven culture where identity is mass-produced and we're pressured to belong into some sort of group or fit into some mold, like being the last survivor in a zombie apocalypse. It was only a matter of time, man. Whoa. That's some deep shit. Yeah, this is good weed. Well, what do you think it means now, you know? Like now that it's really happening. Well, it doesn't mean anything now, man. Consumer culture is dead. People want to be able to eat some shit. They don't need to worry about everyday kind of shit. It's Maslow's hierarchy of needs, man. Didn't you learn anything in high school? Screw you, dude. What's that diploma doing for you anyway? Touche. Dude, puff puff pass. Quit hogging my weed. Dick.
You said dick, and I looked up like you was addressing me. I was like, yeah?
That's right, man.
That was, yeah. How did they get weed?
There's so much truth in it, though.
Because it's everywhere, dude.
Are you kidding? There's no government to regulate
Well, the
drugs.
medical marijuana, right, okay, yeah.
You can grow weed. A couple of seeds survived in some stoner that didn't die in the apocalypse.
Shit.
I agree with
Please, it's the drug addicts that are going to live through the apocalypse.
I agree with what Ryan said. You can take something that's shit and turn it into gold, dude. Because if anybody else would have read that, I would have been like, dude, get the fuck away from me.
Alright, so everybody to know that that's what's going on there. There are a couple profiles, groups you need to join to play, but if anyone comes to me afterward and asks me, I'll tell them how how to
Yes.
get involved.
For anyone that doesn't know, Josh Romig. Look him up on Facebook. If you can't find the Facebook storyline, just go to him and he'll point you in the right direction.
Alright, so someone else go.
Maggie, cut.